my
see
goodness.
3 Chronospheres in a team fight. Oh my god. If I didn't know better, this is like a public game.
You know,
like
there's even an outside chance we could see 4. It's theoretically possible to see 4. As Chuan could re-steal it.
Right, you have to,
in
fact,
fact,
can you re-steal the same spell?
Can you
re-steal the same spell?
I believe you can. It's just the last spell is used. Actually, Lumi, I want to say, oh yeah, I don't know if the cooldown gets refreshed. I think it would, though, if it's as long as the last used. But here's the thing, it could even be 5, because Chuan could have it like he does now. Then steal twice, he's actually just gonna chrono the ground, because it was about to expire anyway. But yeah, I think theoretically 5 is our max number of Chronospheres, of course. That's once Burning gets his refresher, which is still about 2k gold away or so. I
mean, if we want to go for the Dairycraft train, well, you know, if Rubik gets a refresher too, then that's 6.
That's 6. You're right.
There you go.
And then that.
And all right,
this is insanity. We'll see 2 or 3 at most.
2 or 3. I mean, 2 or 3 Chronos. Like, you know, what kind of?
It sounds so pedestrian compared to 6. You know, I want my 6 Chronos, but that's just me being greedy as a Faceless Void fanboy. And here we go up top. Long DD applying the solo pressure. BKB is the pickup for him. And I gotta say, they're now becoming very reliant on that Enigma ultimate with 2 big BKBs. That really negates the power of Panda. He can't do a whole lot when heroes have BKB, and they find Ferrari. No, he's invis. No,
I'm
late game
surprised that
demo.
Burning didn't just chrono the ground like, oh, invis hero nearby.
Right, it's a minute cooldown. It's a minute cooldown.
So, what's that?
It's a minute cooldown. You know why not? You might as well.
I know. Yeah, just go for it. Although maybe a little bit worried about Rubik nearby stealing that one, but yeah, at this point, refresher is picked up and it's going back to farm. He's like, yeah, if you guys don't want to take us to a fight, we'll keep farming, and eventually you'll have to.
It's not a good sign for IG when 34 minutes in, Faceless Void has over 5k gold advantage. Now, it's always possible when you have IG's lineup, especially a big black hole, that could turn things around. It's just going to be hard to find that opening. That's really the sticking point here. Is even if they find a good opening, they have to kill Burning twice. They have to deal with that potential for the double Chronosphere. There's so many heroes to focus as well, Lumi. You can't ignore Sand King because of the Epicenter. You can't ignore Leshrac because we saw how much damage he's doing. Of course, Burning can't be ignored. Even the Venomancer is a prime target with the pipe mechanism, as well as his ultimate, and Prophet with the Sight device. So I feel all 5 DK heroes need to die for IG to have a good fight, but I'm not sure they can really pick one off in a timely fashion. We'll have to see if they can find that opening, though, as DK commences the push mid.
The more difficult thing is that even if one of the DK heroes is a little bit out of position, you can't really group up and try to bring him down quick, because the threat of that Pulse Nova, the threat of the Chrono, the threat of a Epicenter. So even if someone's out of position, that doesn't mean DK is fighting horribly. In fact, that probably is exactly what they want to have. So, I mean, yeah, they're going to swing down and take down that tier 2. I just want to remind everybody, like 35, 36 minutes ago, when we saw Lycan and Panda, or at least I personally was, how the hell are you even going to win a team fight? You need some insane lockdown. You need something like Void. And, well, 35 minutes, 36 minutes later, with the first blood on Burning, he is just going off to town. Uncharted territories, I might add, in a pro game, getting an Acceptor refresher on Faceless Void.
Yeah, I think it's, you know, I've seen it in pubs before here and there, but to do it in a pro game, I mean, normally Void just can't afford to go for these items because he needs a BKB to deal with lockdown. He needs a little bit more damage, but he doesn't this game. He's got so much damage from his team, the magical damage from the Sand King and the Leshrac, the right click of the Prophet, and, well, not the Pulse Nova, the Poison Nova as well from Zippo. So I really like this adjustment by Birdie. I think it's a fantastic choice. Going for a little bit more utility, and I mean, especially against Lycan and Queen of Pain, even the Panda Enigma, like, you need every bit of lockdown you can get. So I think it's a correct decision by him, and anything might work because of their lead, but I think this is the best choice.
I completely agree. And now here comes the Roshan. The Radiant is completely, they realize that fact. They're coming right in. One of the wards is going to scope out couple here. Zippo comes in, he's gonna get split up, and Burning picks up in the air. They're gonna focus on Burning. Black hole for him. He dodges the Sonic Wave, and where is the Chrono? No Chrono just yet. Burning does drop off Chrono. Where is the Rubik? Rubik not in position. Rubik's dead at this point. Refresher. The Chrono's gonna be used again. He's gonna focus on, so Ferrari walks right back in. The Pulse Nova's murdering Ferrari. Oh no! Burning's probably gonna die here. No, as the Seda is gonna jump right back out. The Panda split is gonna be out of duration this time. GG gets called. The double refresher chrono is just too much.
Lumi, it's funny. That first chrono, Bernie just walked around. He didn't actually right-click anything during it. Well, of course, while this was happening, Prophet was just raxing them top, so it was too much at this point in the game. DK just too many items, too much team fight, and it's funny to say that, like you said, because you're up against a Panda and an Enigma. Normally, they're gonna have the big team fight, but the double chrono, the blink epicenter, even the Shrek, I think he was probably the primary damage dealer in most of these fights. It was too much, but it goes back to the early game, the laning decisions by DK, dominating mid lane, getting that lucky first pick off. Well, a bit of luck and a bit of skill there. And then just snowballing from there, and IG overextend a few times on the bottom lane. It felt to me like IG were maybe trying to force the issue early, and then when they didn't get the results they're hoping for, DK just slowly but surely outplayed them, sees a bigger advantage, and they take game one. Rather convincingly, I might say.
I just want to say, if you have 12 seconds of chain stun, you can walk around with 3-4 seconds like it's like it doesn't matter, like a boss. And, it was an exceedingly fun game to play and watch.
Right. Well, truly a pleasure, Ed. Well, words of wisdom from your Chinese caster, Luminous. I, of course, am LD. We'll be coming back with game number 2 of IG versus DK momentarily, guys. So stay tuned for that. But for now, this is LD and Luminous signing off.